So often I get asked, why am I not making sales and why are my books not appearing when I search with my chosen keywords? Well, in this video, I'm going to answer these two questions using my experience of publishing around 2,400 books and consistently making over 100 sales a day. And I'm going to show you my step-by-step strategy for keyword placement, which is crucial for getting your book seen, getting that all-important traffic, and therefore making sales and ultimately putting money in your bank account. And you can use this whether you are publishing no content, low content, fiction, non-fiction, or even children's books. So let's have a look at getting you some sales. Now, if you've not been here before, then welcome to the channel. My name's Paul Marles and I do videos on how to make it, keep it and grow it. And that's your money I'm talking about. And if you do like videos like that, then please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell to receive notification of when I produce more videos like this. So in this video, I'm going to cover the biggest problems I see when I review books and generally spend time on Amazon, which I do a lot. I'm always, looking and researching which markets to be in, and that's something you should be doing also. Then I will show you my strategy that I use to get my books ranked at #1 and to get those little orange bestsellers badges, and then what you should do today with the information I'm going to give you. And remember, information is power, and in this case, sales. So you've done your keyword research and found those great keywords with search results of less than 1,000 and getting good sales. If you don't know what I mean by that and how to find those money-making keywords, then I'll leave a link in the description below to a recent video I did on how to do thorough keyword research and find those potentially profitable keywords. Now, finding these keywords using research is only half of the equation. It's all good and well finding them, but if you're not using them and not placing them in your book listings correctly, you just won't get your books found on Amazon and you won't make sales. And putting cover design aside, it's the biggest problem I see when reviewing books: keyword selection and use. You see, keywords are important for getting traffic. In order to make sales, you need that traffic and conversions, i.e. people to click on your books. So proper use of good keywords is vital to get traffic and therefore sales. Now, when I do book reviews or browse on Amazon, I see 5 main problems. #1, using keywords that are too competitive. I get it. It's very tempting when you've spent time creating a book and you think you've got a great book to use a popular but competitive keyword just to chance getting some extra sales. I know, I've been guilty of it. The problem is, if there's too much competition, your books aren't going to be found, or it's going to be difficult to get them found, so you just won't get that traffic. And #2, publishing too many books with the same keywords in the title. I see authors publish 10, 20 books or sometimes more, all with slightly different cover designs, but exactly the same title. So if that particular keyword is going to have difficulty ranking, then all those books aren't going to rank, so it's a waste. And also, you're publishing a book and you're publishing 10 or 20 competitors for that keyword at the same time. Again, not good. Now, #3 is keyword stuffing, and that is using too many keywords in the title and subtitle. All that does is confuse the Amazon search algorithm, so it just relegates your book to the bottom of the pile. Again, it's that taking a chance of getting extra sales by adding some extra keywords, but it just doesn't work. #4, adding extra fluff in the title. That is, not keeping your title clean with just a main keyword, or sometimes not using a keyword in the title at all. Now, this will become more clear in a moment. And lastly, #5, and this is the biggest problem I see: incorrect placement of keywords. That is, not placing the keywords correctly in the title or subtitle. Amazon gives preference or extra strength to keywords placed early on in the listing. That is, the title and the beginning of the subtitle. This is called front loading, and that is what you need to do. Again, this will become more clear in a moment, so stick with us. So now, let me tell you about the strategy I use. Now you can modify this or argue with me that it should be done different or I'm missing something, but this is what I do and it works for me, and there's no reason it shouldn't work for you if you follow the guide. And it's relatively simple and quite basic, but don't be fooled by that. It consists of 5 components, and after these I will tell you how you should use the information I'm about to give you. So get a pen and paper and jot these down, or rewatch the video a few times. Now if you're getting benefit from this video up to now, then please do give it a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and it helps more people see this video, so it'd be much appreciated. Okay, so on to these 5 things. Number 1, front load your main keyword. Now what do I mean by this? Pick a keyword with search results of less than 1,000 and that has 3 books in the search results of bestsellers ranks of 300,000 or lower. Again, for an explanation of this, watch the video on keyword research in the description below. If you are using Publisher Rocket or Helium 10, which are 2 keyword research tools that I use and recommend, although not vital, you can also use those keywords with the higher Amazon searches per month also. So now you take that keyword you've picked and decided to go with and put it in the title of your book. Nothing else, just the keyword. This is vital. This keyword must also appear on the front cover or spine of your book. Here's some examples of what I mean in the colouring book niche. You can see the keywords here in the titles of the books. Yes, there are other books that don't stick to this rule that also sell well, but they may have been published some time ago or have run ads in the past. You don't know. So let me repeat, because this is so important, the main keyword in the title and nothing else. Okay, now number 2, pick 1 or 2 related keywords and put them in the subtitle, no more than 2, and make it look natural, and add some further information like for mom, for dad, for students, engineers, that type of thing. Appeal to a target audience. Now on a side note, make sure the grammar, spelling and punctuation is on point. You can use tools like Grammarly if English is not your first language. Okay, number 3, the 7 keyword boxes. And I know a lot of people ask me questions about this. Now these hold less weight but are still important. And this is a chance to get in all those other words that are related to your book. Now don't confuse Amazon with irrelevant keywords. For example, if it's a colouring book, don't go adding in logbook, diary, planner into the 7 keyword boxes. All it will do is confuse Amazon and reduce your chance of ranking. For a full explanation on the 7 keyword boxes, I'll leave a link to a video I dedicated to that aspect in the description below. Okay, so now on to number 4, the description. Now Amazon does not index the keywords in the description, and there is a way to prove it, which I've shown in other videos. However, Google does index the keywords in the description, so make sure you get at least your main keyword from the title in the description, and it may help with your books actually ranking on Google. Okay, on to number 5, and this comes down to Amazon ads. Now if I'm going to run an ad campaign, then I will target a more competitive keyword in the title. And in the manual ad campaign, I will only target those keywords I use in the title and subtitle. I don't go for the strategy of targeting hundreds of keywords. You're more likely to run out of money before you get any meaningful information. Now that strategy may work for some, but it's never worked for me. So that's why I'm telling you that. Not because there's an absolutely right or wrong way to do things. Now, just quickly on the subject of ads, I get many people saying to me or responding to others in the comments that you can't get sales anymore without running ads. That is not true at all. In fact, most of my sales come from books I've never run ads on. I've probably actually only, run ads on about 0.01% of all my books. Okay, now to the important part. What should you do with this information I've just given you? Well, if it's a new book you're publishing, then use a strategy I've just outlined to give your book a good chance of ranking. That's, the main keyword in the title, 2 more keywords in the subtitle, etc. If it's a book you've already published, well, you can't change the title and subtitle, but you can change the 7 keyword boxes, so you can go ahead and do that. So other than changing the 7 keywords, you've got 2 choices. One, you can unpublish your book and republish as a new listing using a different title or subtitle, or keep that listing and create another book and target the new keywords in the title and subtitle in that new book. Now, and this is important, don't get too precious or obsessed with your books. They are free or can be created at minimal cost, are free to upload, and are free to store on Amazon, and the traffic is free. Don't treat them like a precious child. They are a commodity. Create one, then let it go and move on. Review it after a couple of months, after Amazon has had time to index the keywords. Again, I get many people say, I've published a book 3 days ago, I'm not making sales, what's wrong, what can I do? Or I've published a book last week and I can't find it when I put my keyword in the search bar. Listen guys, it takes time. And sometimes books don't rank for whatever reason. I don't know. But I've got hundreds of books like that don't rank for whatever reason. It doesn't happen as often. Now I have a keyword strategy, but nevertheless it happens. So what? Move on. Questions of this nature tell me more about you and your chances of sticking with this business and succeeding than it actually does about your books. Now, lastly, if you are targeting a keyword that's very competitive or are going to target a keyword that is very competitive, then the only chance of making sales may well be with running Amazon ads. But, and this is a big but, don't rush into that, especially if you're new to this business. You will more than likely not succeed because your cover designs are not yet up to scratch, and you may get disheartened and lose money. So be patient and take a long-term view of this business. Have a 3-year goal instead of a 3-week goal, or in some cases, from what people write, a 3-day goal. Now, the next video you should check out is this one here on selecting the right keywords in the first place. If you've already watched it, then watch it again. It's crucial for success. So thank you very much for your time. It's much appreciated. Don't forget to hit subscribe to get more videos like this and be first to market. And until next time, goodbye.